This is my math homework number 3, Monday. For the first one, it says 54 times 523, and then you have to find the product. So let's go and get started. Here is 523 times 54. 4 times 3 is going to be 12. I carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8. Add 1 is 9. 4 times 5 is 20. And here it is with 2, 0. I like to erase the numbers up top so it doesn't distract me. And let's go ahead and go down and cross out the 4. We added 0. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry my 1. 5 times 2 is 10. Add 1 is 11. 5 times 5 is 25. Add 1 is 26. These are my partial products. I add these up now. 2 plus 0 makes 2. 9 plus 5 makes 14. Carry my 1. 1 plus 1 makes 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. And the 2 is by himself. So my product is 28,242. Moving along. On the second one, we have to find the quotient. It is 672 being divided by 12. So our 12 is our divisor. 12 cannot go into 6, so let's put an X up top. 12 can go into 67 5 times, because I know that 12 times 5 will give me 60. When I subtract 67 minus 60, I have 7 left. Now I bring down the next digit, which is a 2. And 12 can go into 72 perfectly 6 times. So that will give me no remainders. So my quotient is going to be 56. For the third one, I have to find the sum. So I have to add 24 and 75 hundredths plus 12 and 45 hundredths. I know that 5 plus 5 is 10, so I carry my 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 4 is going to be 12. I carry my 1. My decimal can go straight down. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So the sum is 37 and 20 hundredths. Or you can say it's 37 and 2 tenths because you can get rid of that 2. Or, you can get rid of that 0 if you like. Moving to the fourth one, we have to find the difference. And it's going to be 12 and 67 hundredths minus 10 and 54 hundredths. I know that 7 minus 4 will be 3. 6 minus 5 is going to be 1. My decimal goes straight down. 2 minus 0 is 2. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So my answer, or the difference, is going to be 2 and 13 hundredths. Let's go into the fifth one. We have to use the less than, greater than, or equal to symbols to compare these two decimals. So let's go and look at the first one. We have 12 here and we have 125. So obviously 125 is greater. So the alligator eats the larger number. So we know that this one is greater than the 12.56. For the bottom one, we know that 74 is greater than 7. So the alligator eats that one. For the sixth ones, it says solve the expression, use PEMDAS. So it's going to be 32 divided by 4 in parentheses, and then add 3. So PEMDAS stands for parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, left to right, add, subtract, left to right. So the first thing we see is a parentheses. So it will be 32 divided by 4, which is going to be 8. Now I could drop the parentheses, and now this will be 8 plus 3, and 8 plus 3 makes 11. Lastly, it says we have to write in word form for this decimal, 43, and then we have a decimal, 78. So the way to write this is going to read the left side first, which is going to be 43. The decimal means the word and. Now we read the right side, so it would be 43 and 78. and it'll be 78 hundredths. The reason why I know it's hundredths is because it is 2 place values behind the decimal. You have 1, 2. So you have 2 zeros, so you know it's going to be hundredths. And make sure you write THS at the end and not hundred.